Welcome back to Attack on Pokemon.
Oh no,
Welcome back to
giant
Violent
Starmie coming
Megas.
over the wall, eating people. Ah. But yeah, we were talking about Mega Pokemon Legends ZA. So if you be careful, we might spoil it for you. Be careful now.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
The
I
rat
personally
battle.
think that like there is a good mix of goofy, simple, complex, and cool megas, which is all I ask for in my megas. You know, just something interesting.
Right,
with
yes,
all of them.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
personally think they, from what I've seen, they all are. And I've read descriptions for them all when they were leaked, like fucking years ago. So I'm well prepared for them.
So, like, are you at the point where you see, like, the megas for your starters in the game?
Yes.
Who did you pick as your starter?
Totodile.
Okay, so I was gonna bring this up.
Okay.
Where
so all right.
when I saw
this
the picture for Mega Feraligatr, I questioned what the fuck they were doing, and then I saw
Yes.
what he does in game, and now I think it's really cool.
Okay, so you do like it, yeah. I was so expecting that to be the case. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna see a picture of Mega Feraligatr, be like, "What the fuck is this?" and then just like don't realize what it's about. So Mabini, obviously, you got to look up Mega Feraligatr.
Yeah, I just have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like he has like a fucking giant wind catcher on his back, and I went, "Why did you mess it?"
Yeah.
Because like he doesn't
a
have any other.
parachute.
It looks like he doesn't have any other differences in this design. I could be wrong with like colorations or whatever. He looks like a Feraligatr that just has a wind catcher on his back.
There are more differences than
Oh,
that,
is
but
there?
that is the
Okay.
main thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't sure
but,
about the smaller parts.
But yeah, so if you haven't seen a picture of Mabini, he closes that with combination with his arms, and he turns into a giant head. It makes it like a giant jaw to clamp down on people.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you've got a picture of that as well.
Yeah, there's a video called "We Need to Talk About Mega Feraligatr."
Yeah.
And
Some
it-
people say
I'm
it kinda
fucked
looks
off
like
right now
multiplies
about
his-
Mega
It
Feraligatr.
multiplies his biting force by 10 times when he uses
Yeah,
the...
it kind of makes
set
him
of
look like a
jaws.
Totodile as well. Like it's got the his
Yeah.
eyes and some of his back things kind
Yeah,
of look like the
yeah.
arms. If I'm honest with you, I'm 50-50 on it. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, and sometimes I'm like, this is dumb. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel. But overall, I think I do like it. I mean, I like, again, I went into it kind of knowing what it would be. I think the description just said that Feraligatr just gets a big red head. And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds neat. But they obviously kind of undersold what it actually was.
Yeah.
They
I
probably
wanna
should have
save my
made his
game.
jaw and his normal head red or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. But he does look extremely goofy from afar. So,
Yeah.
and it's kind of annoying because, yeah, people are going to be looking at him, not play the game, and just see like a still image and be like, what the fuck is this? And just completely write it off. But it's like you actually
Yeah.
have to see it in action to see how kind of cool it is. But I knew I'd go with Feraligatr anyway because of the three, he's easily my favorite. And I wanted to
Right.
point it out there, by the way, I have no issues with Chikorita or Meganium or Tepig or Emboar. I like all Pokemon starters just fine. It's just that I just really like Totodile way better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
It was a big thing when they announced like the starters. Everyone, there was like a huge like
Yeah.
I don't know, hate wave against Chikorita for some reason. It's like, what the fuck did Chikorita do? He's just a little guy. I don't understand.
Yeah, people just love to hate Chikorita.
I don't get it. Stephanie, insert the
I mean,
video of Chikorita.
my issues is I don't hate Chikorita. I just don't care about Meganium.
That's a better way of putting it. Like, I don't hate
Yeah.
it. I just don't care. You know.
Yeah.
Like
But a lot of
I
people,
actively
really
like
actually
Chikorita,
hate
and then I think my issue with like the Chikorita line is I stopped caring after Chikorita. Which is
I
just
like
weird.
Bayleaf. Bayleaf's my favorite of the three by far.
Like again, it's less of like I don't like it. It's more of like I stopped caring. Like it's just like I mean whatever. Like it doesn't really get me like a lot of other starters. Then again, most starters do that in stage 2 anyways. Like most stage 2 starters, I do not care for.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, you know, they're the teenage evolutions. They're the
Yeah.
awkward middle evolutions.
So, what other megas have you seen in game?
I've seen quite a few. you get a Mega Pokédex which you can look at. I've seen like Mega Phalanx. I really like him.
I love Mega
He's a lot of
Phalanx.
fun.
I love that the
Yes.
crotch one is struggling to hold everybody up.
Yeah, he's like, it's so fucking funny. I love it. Actually, you know, I'll go through my team. I've deliberately picked a team that's all Megas. Because I'm just like that. Who do I have? So I've got a couple of old ones. So I got Gardevoir, which I got from the pre-order thing or whatever. I got Aggron, but I've also got, so I have Feraligatr. I've got Chandelure. Chandelure's got a new Mega.
So
and Chandelure's Mega is, in my opinion, exactly what everyone expected it to be, and that's good and that's fine.
yeah,
I
so
like
so
Chandelure.
Chandelure is weird to me only because, like, is it animated at all, or is it just the second set of Chandelure pieces that just hang
What
there?
do you mean? Is it animated?
Well, I mean, like, does the Chandelure bits on the bottom move? So I've seen like interpretations of it that I can't tell if they're
around.
just okay. So they're just right, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. It's just one of those Megas where it's like it turns the design into a more grandiose version of the design. Which in this case, when it's like when it's like an object Pokemon, it makes more sense that you just make it more grandiose by adding more of what it already had on it.
Yeah, but like that is an example of a Mega where I think I feel like no one can really complain about it, in my opinion. I feel like you look at it and you go, oh my god, Hex as well? Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, again, if this wasn't a Mega
Frank,
Evolution...
Real quick.
Yeah?
Is a Hex Will-O-Wisp strategy worth it, or should I just Shadow Ball all the time?
I mean, it's technically it's worth it, because it would do more damage than the Shadow Ball, but for the most part, you're probably not getting that much
for a
value.
single-player playthrough.
Yeah, you're probably better off just having Shadow Ball.
Yeah, okay. You're better at ghost type shit than I do.
But if you had something else, you might get more mileage out of it. Like, for example, I'm using Hypnosis and Hex until I get Shadow Ball. But
Right.
where if they live through the Hex, then they're still asleep.
Also, Will-O-Wisp I feel like only hits like 2% of the time anyway.
But yeah, like with Chandelure, it's like even if this wasn't a Mega, right? And say they added a 4th evolution stage, you would probably think that it just becomes a more grandiose looking Chandelure in its 4th stage, probably.
Yeah.
So
I think it works. I think it's good.
Solid.
I feel like there's nothing to complain about. It even has a bit of like interesting lore. Where I don't know if you've seen a picture of it, but like one of its eyes is like glassy because it's like it's a window to like the other world or whatever. And it's like, I like that. They put a little bit of extra.
Oh yeah.
Extra
I didn't
sauce
notice
on
that at first. Actually, I didn't notice the eyes were different.
Yeah. Who else do I have? I got Mega Electros. If you didn't know, Electros is one of my favorite Pokemon. He's got a Mega.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it has 2 condoms attached to it. Is all I'm questioning.
I read the Pokédex. So they're supposed to be like Electrics. It's pre-evolved form. And apparently what they are is mucus. So it very much harkens to its lamprey origins, where they're covered, like the most mucusy, slimy creatures on Earth. Where it's just like, it's created these like false, like kind of puppet Electrics that are made of its mucus. I don't know. I really, really love Electros.
I think it looks cool. It's just that my brain immediately goes, why does it have 2 condoms attached to its arms? Because I can't unsee the fact that they just look like fucking used condoms, man.
Fair enough. I think it looks cool. I like it. It's not the coolest one ever or anything like that, but I'm pretty fond of it. That's its lore, though. I will say though, much like Legends Arceus, there are no abilities in ZA, so I don't we don't know yet. At least I don't think what any of the Mega's abilities are. So I don't know if it loses Levitate or not, and therefore kind of ruins a part of what I like about it. But I don't know. By the way, not a lot of Pokemon gain new typings, but a few of them do. People were initially like, none of them do, but some of them do. Feraligatr actually gains Dragon type. Which was a surprise to me, because I was like, oh, he started
He's a
learning
water dragon now.
Right.
I've seen Mega Skarmory. I saw that the other night. People don't like it. I don't really know. I think it looks okay. I think it's fine, but I don't know. People are it's another lazy one.
Which one was that?
Skarmory.
Mega Skarmory.
Skarmory, I don't...
It's harmless. I think.
I don't understand the design. It looks like a Zapdos. Like, am I crazy? Like, it just
a grey Zapdos.
it's just like
Oh,
gold
that's right.
plated. It looks rather like it's just gold plated. Which is why it's weird to
So
me.
it's gold plated, but I don't know if you can see in the picture that Mabini posted. It's got really, really long talons, and they're kind of like double layered. So that's kind of the idea.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I haven't properly been able to encounter it. Oh, I've also seen Mega Drampa. That you see that pretty early on, but you don't get a chance to catch it or anything like that. Mega Drampa's kind of cool.
Drampa.
I always thought Drampa was an underrated, kind of interesting Pokemon. I
Yeah,
always felt like that's a Pokemon
kinda
that
cool.
needs something else.
Yeah, I think this is a
I got a
fine
Mega, and I
Mega.
thought-
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that kind of looks cool. What do you think about Mega Barbaracle?
Barbacle.
I think he's aura farming. Is
He's
the first
fucking awesome. I love
the
it.
first word that comes to
Oh.
mind is he's aura farming. He's
Everyone
he's
thinks he's doing
posing like a fucking
JoJo
JoJo
pose.
villain, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jotaro. I think it looks sick. I don't really like Barbaracle that much, but that one I almost wanted to use him just because I think he's like. Oh,
I mean, yeah, I
that's
do.
kinda- that's kinda
I
cool,
think
actually.
it is a cooler looking one, yeah.
I think Ember looks pretty cool. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Ember just looks cool, and to me, that's a little boring. Is that a weird thing to say? Like, I feel like they could have done so much more with him. By the way, I picked up a Snom. This is the pre-evolution.
Snowtom.
Frostlass.
Snowtom.
Oh, good. The Snowtom conspiracy returns. That's good. I saw all these like fan designs for Mega Ember, and they're all way cooler, which I know is very typical
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Yeah.
this kind of shit.
The
But at the same
fandoms
time, I
often-
was just like, oh man, they really didn't do enough.
I think the difference between the fandom and the people who actually make the Pokemon games is that we probably spend a lot more time looking at the Pokemon than they do.
That's a possibility, I suppose.
Yeah.
Again, Ember, it looks cool. Like, you just sent a picture. It actually looks cooler than I remember it. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's fine, I guess.
Hmm.
Doesn't change its typing or anything like that. So. I have seen Mega Excadrill. And again, this is another one I've seen people complain about. But I kind of look at it and I'm like, that's exactly what I expect a Mega Excadrill to look like.
It's
So
ground
I don't
Raptor.
really get the issue.
At,
But they're like, they
at
just made
first,
his
I
bits
thought it
bigger.
was
And it's
really,
like,
I
don't
thought it
know.
was really stupid, because I thought it was just like his right hand and his head, like are two halves
You
of the
couldn't see his
drill,
other hand.
and because I thought his like other hand was like a shield or something, and I'm like, because I'm imagining him, putting only his right arm directly in front of him. And I'm like, that's stupid. But then I realized, oh, it's a 3-part drill. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, it's just like his regular
Oh,
form, except
yeah.
just way bigger.
Yeah.
It's just a drill.
He's just a big
So-
jumbo drill.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen him in. I think I mean, I've always thought Excadrill was just fine as a Pokemon. I've never loved him, but I look at this and I'm like, that's pretty well what I expect the Mega to look like.
Yeah.
It's inoffensive to me, but again, some people have been like, oh, they just made his bits bigger, and it's like, what the fuck do you want? I don't know. I don't really understand people sometimes.
What's wrong with big bits?
Some people hate
Exactly.
big
What are you?
bits.
Why are you just trying to compensate him for something? Oh, you hate
Yeah.
big bits now because you don't got any? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have the XY starters. So I don't know if you've seen the forms for these.
I have because they had them in the trailer.
Oh, right, they were
and
in the
also
trailer.
Because,
Yeah.
And I think did we talk about them on camera? I think we might have talked about it afterwards.
I don't think we talked about the designs of them. Because I remember only mentioning the fact that they hated the casual player base because in order to get these forms, you have to own Nintendo Online and also play the ranked mode to get
Yeah.
those 3 forms.
I will say getting the thing in the ranked mode is not as hard as people make it out to be, but the fact that they're even locked behind it at all is stupid and shouldn't be the case. Because they're also locked behind seasons.
Yeah.
So if you want
Right, yeah, I think it's
Mega
season 1
Delphox-
is what, Delphox and Greninja?
No,
Or is it just one?
no, season 1's just Greninja. Season 2 is going to be either Delphox or...
Oh,
Dusknoir,
okay, it's
and
one at a
season 2 will be
time.
the
I
other.
see.
Yeah, so like if you wanted to use any of them other than Greninja on your team right at the start, then you just can't. It's stupid.
It's very cool, yeah.
But my thoughts on their Megas, they all look fine. I don't really have any complaint. I guess my main complaint is that I always felt Delphox could have been cooler, and I don't think I think it was a side grade, personally. That's my.
I mean, to be honest, I think Mega Delphox is what Delphox should have been. I think.
Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I could go with that. I always just thought Delphox always just looked a little awkward to me, and Mega Delphox like okay, I suppose. People think that Greninja looks really silly because it's upside down.
Well, yeah, because
like,
he's trying a little hard. He's aura farming too.
But he's a ninja. I mean, like, I don't.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I can see why people.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying why other people.
No, but like what I'm saying is I can see why some people could call this silly because he's aura farming upside down. But it obviously it makes sense, and I think it's like fine.
And people also think they didn't change his design at all, other than making him upside down. His design is changed. It's subtle, but it is changed. Also, I just called a Cryogonal. What am I calling this? It's a snowflake.
Mishmash.
And then there's three more that we haven't talked about yet. Which
You're gonna have to hold them to the next episode, Frank.
I don't want to hold them. My hands are heavy.
You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to miss.
We'll check you out next time when I win this rap battle.